Hello there, I'm Lucas Gomsall. I'm the car specialist for the South East for H&H Classics. We're here at our Buxton venue at our viewing day, ready for the auction tomorrow on 15th of October. We've got over 160 lots in the sale for interesting cars, commercials, old and newer. So I'm going to take you around some of them now to show you what we've got in store for you. I'm sure you're excited to follow me. So firstly, I wanted to show you this 1966 Sunbeam Tiger. I think for many of you, this will probably be the star of the show, and I wouldn't blame you. And the reason for that is that this car has not been restored. It is an unrestored car. It's essentially been in the same ownership since 1979, and it's only done approximately 10,000 miles from you. Anybody who knows me knows that I love my roots cars. I've owned several of them before, so I know all the materials that are inside of them, and I tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen a better example of anything, and that's including the lower range stuff. And Christ, it's a Sunbeam Tiger, right? So you've got the big V8, you've got the looks of essentially a James Bond car, obviously the Alpine. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, come here and have a look at this interior. I can't personally get over it. Got all the correct carpets, all the correct seating, correct dashboard, just everything about it is right. And obviously all the history is there to suit. It's a stunning thing. So that's going to have a lot of interest in it, and I know it will. So get your bidding cards ready, because you will need to go all in for this if you want it. Talking of originality and long ownership, I better show you this 1956 Jaguar XK140. So this has been in the same family ownership since 1965, when it was bought from the first owner. So the gentleman, the vendor, his grandfather bought this, and very quickly afterwards got a speeding ticket from the Nottinghamshire Constabulary, which is in the history file, which I think is wonderful. It's got its complete original interior. It was repainted in 1995, but it's aged to a point where it's actually quite... it's a dilemma as to what do you do with it. So do you want it to be an original looking machine, or do you want to go that stage further? Because, cars like this that are this original, they do come back so well. So, but again, have a look at the interior. Properly original, all the original carpentry, all the original leather, dashboard. Absolutely lovely. Now, if your flavour is pre-war or specifically the vintage period, then look no further at this. So this is a 1922 Horstman 10.5 horsepower Super Sports. It's believed to be the sole survivor. I think it's achingly pretty. I mean, it's got everything, it's got that gorgeous duck's back sort of body, which is obviously plain aluminium, wheel discs, and in the photographs, it looks really large. It looks like it's going to be sort of chitty chitty bang bang size, but sorry to use a age-old reference, but it's actually a very dainty little car that, it's almost cycle car in proportions. So it's just fabulous. It's been in the on display in the Great British Car Journey over the last few years. I think it's said to be in running condition. It might need a little bit of work here and there just to get it up to standard, but what a great VSCC car. And you better come and have a look at this radiator. I mean, look at that. It's like a cross between a Prince Henry Vauxhall and a Daimler of the same period. All that radiator core. Absolutely beautiful. And it's 25 to 35,000 pounds. It's not a lot of money, really, for proper pre-war motoring. Sticking on the pre-war theme, but definitely on the other end of the spectrum with regards to both how much of a luxury item it is, and also it's just its sheer size, is this gorgeous Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. So this is it's a Springfield car, so that means it was a US car, sold in the US, new, bodied in the US as well, and it's a Pickwick limousine. So for the US cars, they did used to use British names, and Pickwick was chosen. And it's a project, evidently. It will need a little bit of work, but what a dilemma you've got. I mean, do you keep it oily rag? Do you polish this all up? Because, it's got a bit of dust on it, as you can see, but it is in fabulous order, really. Does it need repainting? I would argue probably not. But again, a great starting point. It is a project, obviously. You will need to go through it, so don't expect to be driving this home from the sale. But what is it? 30 to 35,000 pounds. When's the last time you saw a silver ghost at that sort of money? I mean, fab. Great. You know, you look like a 1920s member of the Addams family. You've got your trunk on the back. All these US stoplights. Look at this, look. Look at that. Very, very cool. They certainly don't make interiors like this anymore. So I thought I'd stay on a stateside theme after that Rolls-Royce. But obviously, this was very much an American car. So this is a Corvette C1. It's from 1954. It's evidently had a lot of work done to it to get it to look like this. And it just looks like it's ready to go down the Sunset Boulevard, really. What's nice about this, so some of the earlier cars, sometimes they could be, frankly, power-wise, a little bit disappointing. So they had a straight-six engine with a two-speed automatic transmission. This has been fitted with a later 1973 50 cubic inches Corvette engine with a four-speed manual transmission with a Hurst shifter. So this will go as well as it looks, and certainly does look the part. Lovely thing, like it. So talking about the highly coveted drop tops, it doesn't come much more coveted than the Bentley Azure. So this is a 1998 example. It's lovely, actually. It's got a 33,000 miles from new on it, very well looked after car, and it's just stunning. I mean, the reason we've left the glass up is to show you just how nice that gradually slightly tinted glass is. Yeah, if you want to go down the Sunset Boulevard as per the Corvette, then you need a drop top. It's as simple as that. So, and these are coming into their own at the moment. People are starting to pick them up. You won't be able to get one at this sort of money for a long time. So if you're after one, you're not going to find much better than this. Trust me, people want these. Get on it before everybody else does. And in this colour combination, classic Bentley style with, the dark blue over a cream leather interior, it's lovely. So yeah, have a go. I just wanted to take you down our modern row in here because it shows you just the type of variety that we get at H&H. So we've got this really cool Dodge Viper. It's a roadster. It's the second one that we've had recently, and they're quite a rare car. So great to see it. It certainly turns heads. Everybody loves it. This is a Subaru Impreza P1. Very desirable machine. I believe it's one owner from new, from what I understand. Do correct me if I'm wrong, check the catalogue. But, everything about them is Colin McRae and that, 90s, noughties period of rallying, then nobody can forget it, and especially in this colour as well. I mean, look at it. Everybody remembers them. I love that. And then on the, completely the other side of the fence, we're going Italian. We've got a Ferrari 456 MGTA. So this has been with the vendor for a long time. It's currently just showing, I should tell you what the mileage is by looking at it. 64,000 miles, so not a huge mileage one. It's just had a load of work done to it. And as a great GT car that's easy to drive, then you can't get much better than this. Again, these are really coming into their own at the moment. People are starting to look for them. And the Nero Daytona Metallic is a lovely colour as well, so nice thing. I better show you one of four air-cooled 911s that we have in the Sun. It's this 1983 911 SC. I think this is a lovely thing. It's been comprehensively restored. It was originally supplied in the desirable paint colour of, this is what I'm reading now, Mocha Brown Pearl, which you can actually see the brown. It's almost black, it's very grey, but when the sun the light hits it in a certain way, you can see the brown. But most importantly, look at that. That is Pasha Velour, which if you're going to go 80s, then I don't think you can go quite as cool as that. I mean, look at it with all the checkers and everything. Think Ashes to Ashes, David Bowie and all that sort of period. I think this is the one. Hell of a thing. And it's been comprehensively restored back in 2018. Just a lovely car. We've had a load of interest in it, so it's going to be really interesting to see what it does. I thought I'd bring you over here to Cute Corner, as I've now named it, simply because we've got these two lovely little Fiat 500s here. So one obviously a later Fiat 500F, which is just really, really cute. You know, if you're in an Italian restaurant, it would not be complete without one of these outside. Great fun to drive. And then a slightly more collectible, but nonetheless just as desirable, a Topolino Belvedere. So you've got this little estate back on it. I love these ribs that run along the doors and everything. They make it almost look like it's made out of wood, but obviously it's not. And that's been very, very well restored. Extremely cute. And the engine's in the front on this one as well, not the rear like the later ones were. So, you know, it's almost a car. Thought I'd show you this lovely 1965 Alvis T21. I mean, I love these. It's a great Grand Tourer to use, both the TDs and the TEs as well. These are great. They've got a 5-speed ZF gearbox. They've got a great 3-litre engine in them. This particular example's got power assisted steering, a factory fitted one. You think if you had that as an Aston, for example, and I know it's a 4-seater, so it's a little bit more than an Aston would be, but if you had an equivalent car, it'd be a hell of a lot more money. So for 16 to 20,000 is the estimate. It's just so much car for what you're paying for, really. Great thing. I'll take you along the line here. So, I mean, you never see these in good condition. This is a Daimler DS420 and it's in really, really nice vessel. So if you've got a business where you need a limousine, look no further. And nonetheless, another limousine. And I like this because we don't come across them often where they've got such a good original interior in them. This is an Austin Vandenpla Princess, for all those who don't know what it is. And I like them because the Beatles used to actually be driven around in a couple of these back in the 60s, and people forget that nowadays. They always think it's a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or John Lennon's Rolls Royce. There you go. It's white. If you can't afford John Lennon's white Rolls Royce Phantom 6, but you still want a Beatles car, there you go, and it's white. And the now highly desirable Bentley version of the Silver Shadow, the T1, well, first series. And I like this, two-tone green, so it's right colour for a Bentley, right colours, I should say, with a lovely green Connolly Hyde interior. It's locked, unfortunately, so I can't show you, but I'm sure Martin can go through the window. I like that, You can smoke it around, and it's a really nice car. So I'll take you, this is a no reserve lot, and it's this stunning little 1970 MG 1300 two-door saloon, which is quite a long-winded way to say an MG ADO 16 for anybody who knows these cars. So this one's quite a lovely thing, and it's interesting because it's only done about 25,000 miles from new, and it shows. So the vendor, he's had it for a long time. I think he bought it from the original owners back in the early 2000s. And had it repainted at the time because it was just showing a bit too much wear for his liking, and that's all it is. So all original. So I'll show you in there. Some of you remember that we had that Riley 1300 version of one of these. Well, this is very similar in condition with all the original carpets and the dashboard and all that sort of thing. So I'm interested to see what's this going to do. What do you reckon it's going to do? I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on it. Nice thing. Well, it wouldn't be fair to take you to the Peak District in autumn without showing you a few of the Land Rovers that we've got. Everybody loves a Land Rover, especially up here where we need them. These two are a pair of Searle Carroll wagons, so they are exceptionally rare things. And we've got two of them in the sale, so like buses. You'd never see one, and then they all come along at once. And they're both great because they're both patinated, both got things like oil cans on them and, roof racks and checker plate, which I think is very, very cool. Look, they just look rugged and hardy. Go anywhere, sleep anywhere. Yeah. And I'll take you down here because we've got a couple more. We've got modern Defenders, for example, or more modern Defenders. No home is complete without a Series 1 Land Rover. And this one's delightful. What is it? It's an 88, so rarest version, I think, is a petrol as well, if I recall. More modern, another rugged camper van style Land Rover Defender, 90. Converted back with a tent box on the roof. Cool. This is in nice nick. Look at this. What is it? Defender Wolf. Look at that. It's obviously been well looked after. Look, I've got a whole new tilt on it and everything. All new canvas. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm quite excited about it. Look at that. Nice. Very clean. Liking it. There you go. We're certainly not stuck for Land Rovers, I can tell you that. Oh, actually, come on, look at this, quick. The smallest Land Rover in the sale, ladies and gentlemen, is this Land Rover Forward Control 101. And it's orange. And it's big. Big V8 in it. I think it's really cool. It's got its original military plate in the window, look, as well as the its current reg. Mega. Like it. That's great fun. So I've only shown you a small selection, essentially, of the nearly 170 lots that we've actually got in the sale. So please go and have a look on our website to see if there's anything else on there that you do like the look of. From there, if you've got any questions about any of the lots, you can either go to the lot itself, and at the bottom of it, it will have the consignor's phone number and name, so you'll be able to ring one of us directly to have a chat with us. Or alternatively, you can also email us or get on the telephone as well, and then you'll be transferred to us. Okay, but make sure that if you are interested and you want to bid, that you register. So if you're coming here tomorrow, we've got the bidders registration desk, so you can do that in person, but make sure you bring some ID with you. If you can't make it, then you can bid online, or you can also bid via the telephone, and you can go onto the website to do that. And again, you know, if any questions at all, please do get in touch with us via the phone or email, and we'll try and help out as much as we can. But in the meantime, hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, very good luck, and let's see if you can go and buy something.